Alex, none of this is messy.
I mean,
I gave Ak a heads up on some stuff.
Yeah.
And now this stuff is coming to a head. And I think it's going to get worse.
It looks like it.
I think it's
And I tried to give him a heads up too, and he knows I did. And
George, why the you wearing a Lakers hoodie? You should have had on a Toronto Raptors hoodie. What type of team member are you? What type of team player are you when you wearing the ops' favorite basketball team? Me and I can have the conversation publicly if you want to. Because I want to know. I got
it should happen right here.
I got questions. I want to know about this stuff. I ain't seen none of y'all talking about this yet. Stop deflecting from this stuff. I want to know about these headlines that the Wall Street Journal and Inverse,
you and Charlotte,
and everybody else is talking about.
Please, because this is, come on, man.
No,
come on, man. Listen,
I have none whatsoever. Then there was another one. I saw some other, this is some other paperwork. I don't know what the is. But once again, I just want to know. I want to know about this. I'm going to read these two headlines again and then we can pay some bills and move on. But InverseWire.com says, pay no attention to the grand wizard behind the curtain. 5 lawsuits say the bets were rigged, the screams were bought, and even the chat losing its mind was a hire inside the machine that manufactures Drake. Grand Wizard is mentioned in that. George Wynn. Ak, I want to hear you talk about that. And the Wall Street Journal article is, they looked like they were getting rich on Polymarket, but none of it was real. The prediction market has flooded social media with deceptive videos paid by paid creators, according to a Wall Street Journal investigation. Drake and Aiden Ross declined to comment for that article, as they should. And Shorty keep asking the date. She trying to finesse Polymarket for bread. Talk about me, don't talk about Rock Nation. Address y'all. Don't try to deflect and say Rock Nation is paying people to do X, Y, Z. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody. This is investigations that people been doing on you and your team.
We should have hit Ak.
George.
We could have had Ak come right before you leave.
Nah. I need this. I need
set the worldwide nigga that over
I need the
place.
nigga that to sit with this for 10 days. Okay. All right. While I'm minding my business on an island somewhere. Okay. And then when I come back, I'll catch up on everything that the worldwide nigga net's been talking about.
Charlamagne been like trying to all right, let's find the next way to, kind of become like a bigger commentator and a bigger figure. And it's politics. Like Charlamagne is a political nigga. You get what I'm saying? But he wouldn't be saying nothing to me if it was I was like super pro-Democrat. But because I'm not super pro-Democrat, that's why he came with his thing that he had no proof of. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Come on. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, the craziest thing too, when I started hearing even Charlamagne talk about, Charlamagne talk about like steak. I'm like, yo, bro, this is what I'm saying. Charlamagne got like, yo, let's sit down. We got to do it on both our platforms. Let's sit down and really talk about it all. Because I want to look Charlamagne in his eyes and say, nigga, how you got so much in opinion about steak, or what you think steak is doing, or what you think crypto gambling is, or whatever you think it is. But you showed up there for Jay-Z when he was about to get a bid for the casino in Times Square, and you gave a speech on his behalf, nigga. I'm listening to this new podcast, Charlamagne's like, yo, this is influencing the kids. Nigga, you tried to get a casino in the middle of Times Square. Bruh, stop it, bro. We gonna have to, bro, I'm telling you, I'm looking at him like, yo, it was music to my ears when Charlamagne said, nah, Ak, we gotta talk about it. Nigga, I've been trying to talk about it. You don't gotta, I want to talk publicly because I don't have no secrets with nobody. Imagine me giving a steak speech. Yo, hey, listen. Yo, Charlamagne gave a speech, gang. Now he's over here talking about, the kids is getting influenced by gambling, by streamers. What about the radio personality giving speeches at the town hall meeting? What is Jay-Z doing to get my nigga Charlotte moving like this?
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So let's talk about this situation involving Charlamagne and that Brilliant Idiots podcast clip that's been making the rounds. He basically said, Akademiks, once I'm back from vacation, let's sit down face to face and really talk about this. He wants to go through the actual paperwork and documents tied to that lawsuit where Akademiks and his team were mentioned. The claims involve that whole stake-botting crypto situation, with accusations about strategies, plays, and allegedly finessing the audience. Now hold up, when you actually look at the case, these are still just allegations, innocent until proven guilty, period. And let's not forget, this isn't even a criminal case, it's a civil lawsuit brought by someone who used the platform. You already know how these things go. People come forward saying they got me like this, they got me like that. Charlamagne basically said, all right then, let's address all of it head on. Now, Akademiks responded on his stream. He's apparently on vacation right now. I even saw some pictures of him out there with Dirty Daphne, which is a whole separate conversation by itself. But Akademiks were like, yeah, we can talk for sure, but this situation has layers. And he made it clear, multiple things can be true at the same time. Some parts of this could be accurate, and other parts could be completely off. He said he doesn't like lumping everything into one messy conversation, because a lot of people, when they debate, they're just trying to win. They're not really trying to break down what's factual and what's not. It turns into, I gotta beat you, instead of, let's get to the truth. Akademiks made it clear, that's not how he's coming into this parley. He wants a direct, real conversation with no games. And let's be real, Charlamagne watches this space, Akademiks does too. So at this point, it feels like they're speaking to each other and the audience at the same time. Because of this situation, it's layered, real talk. Now, some people are even bringing politics into it, saying Charlamagne leans Democrat and pushes that side. Then they bring up Rock Nation and all those connections. Y'all already know how deep that rabbit hole can go. But again, as he said, multiple things can be true at once. At the end of the day, though, he made it clear he's not putting any group above scrutiny. Not Rock Nation, not Democrats, not Republicans. Nobody gets a pass. And yeah, that includes Donald Trump too. Jay-Z ain't untouchable. Kendrick Lamar ain't either. Drake, not above it. Listen, nobody is bigger than the system we all operate in, and that absolutely includes me too. I'm not above any program, not even a little bit. So yeah, we can break down all the opinions, the emotions, who did what and who didn't, but hold up, I'm more interested in what's actually real and verified. From what I understand, this whole situation kicked off when Charlamagne reached out to Akademiks with a warning. He basically said, yo, something's brewing and your name is getting mentioned. Apparently, one of Akademiks' people got approached, if I'm getting this right, either Grand Wizard Chat or someone tied to Akademiks TV. And allegedly, that person might be talking a little recklessly, hinting that things could circle back to Akademiks. Now, I don't know where all this is coming from, but it's definitely coming, and that's the heads up. Akademiks supposedly responded like, wait, who is this even coming from? Charlamagne was like, I don't know yet, let me dig into it. Then Akademiks claimed Charlamagne told him he couldn't reveal the source. And just like that, things started going back and forth. Akademiks basically said, man, forget it, I'm taking the leash off. He was ready to apply pressure however he saw fit, and that alone turned into its own situation. But now we've reached a point where this Grand Wizard guy is getting fully exposed. And let me be clear real quick about the gambling angle. The stake situation and lawsuit are real. That doesn't automatically mean guilt, let's not jump there. But what's being said about the case existing, that part is factual. Bro, there is really a lawsuit on the table with serious accusations attached. And listen, you're usually not supposed to be speaking on open cases online like this. But now it's turning into, well, let's point fingers. This is coming from Rock Nation. Man, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The lawsuit itself is real. That's the core issue. I don't know the full truth yet, and honestly, I'm waiting for the facts before going deeper on that. But my main focus right now, I'm talking directly to you, is what's going on with this Grand Wizard dude. This guy isn't even from here. He's running a platform with a blatantly racist identity. He's been online for years, throwing out the N-word, attacking people, and pushing wild narratives non-stop. And the crazy part is, he's operating under your umbrella. He's getting paid by you. He's part of your team. And he's not even from this country or this culture. That's one of the most culture vulture moves you can make in this space. And Akademiks, let's be real for a second. You're not American either. You didn't grow up in this culture the way you present it. Thanks for watching and subscribing to my channel.